Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Yasmin and this is my channel, Yasmin's Made with Love. This is episode number 30 and I am recording this on Monday the 24th of October. Today is a very special episode because I am celebrating the first year on Flosstube. I mean, exactly. Last year, on this day, I sat down in front of my camera and I decided to record my first video. Then obviously it took me about an hour to convince myself to post this video, and I am so glad that actually I've done it, because 52 weeks later I am still doing a floss tube and I am having loads and loads of fun. So before I go any further, I would love to thank you everyone who has been with me from the beginning, everyone who joined me at some point, and everyone who is new here, because you have made this experience really fun and really enjoyable for me. Thank you so much. Thank you for your encouraging comments and for your engagement with with the communication, with taking part in the giveaways, with answering a question, with asking me a question. I am really touched by by your response, and also thank you to everyone who embraced my imperfection in recording, in speaking, in remembering, and all of that. I am truly appreciate your support, and I am really glad that I have built this courage to sit down and talk to you, and because of that I've also managed to make a wonderful friends who I've managed to meet in person not too long ago, but I've also made lots of wonderful virtual friends, which I feel I would love to meet in person at some point in my life. Right. It is a really lovely sunny bright day. It is a half term here in the UK, which means my small children are at home. My husband is at home as well. He is having online training in his gentleman club in the garden. So you might hear like a lecturer or someone talking in the background because I have the window open. My twins are busy downstairs doing on things. I haven't planned anything for today because I will be very busy producing work for my course, which is ending in what month? In April. However, it's quite intense. There is it's been only the third week since the new term started, but it's quite intense, and I just over this weekend I have been doing lots of schoolwork as well, so today I will be doing even more. So we don't really have got any plans for going out. So yeah, I don't know, I lost the train of thoughts, but not what I want to talk about. I wanted to celebrate the first year on Flosstube. I have made a little giveaway for everyone who watch me and subscribe and keeps coming back, or everyone who only found me recently. This is my way to say thank you for your support, thank you for being here. So I think, since I am talking about the giveaway, I think I will be showing you what's the giveaway for today, but I do hope that you will stay for the rest of the video as well. So the first giveaway I have got for you is this brand new chart from the Prairie Schooler, the Village Sampler. I will be adding matching fabric, maybe not necessarily called for fabric, but matching fabric and few of the flosses as well. So it's like a mini kit, maybe not completed kit, but a mini kit. So if you would like to enter for this giveaway, can you use a word village? And then the second giveaway, it is the drawn thread chart stars. And again, I will be adding fabric and few of the flosses as well. So if you would like to enter for this giveaway, please use a word stars. So just to recap, village and stars. Now this giveaway is for everyone in the world, so there is no restriction. Also, please be 18. Please don't use any of those catchy words like giveaway, free stuff, and because I really would love those. Too many kids will go to house, you know, someone who really wants to stitch it rather than just, you know, yeah, free stuff. So thank you so much. I hope you will enter. Right, now what have I got? I have got a few projects I've been working on. I finished couple as well. It's been quite hectic and busy week, you know, between a school and housework, and but I still managed to do a little bit of stitching here and there. So the first project I've actually finished last night. I wasn't stitching much last night, but then in the evening my husband with my older son, they went to cinema and they wanted me to go with them, but I am terrible at cinema because every time when I go to cinema I sleep, because I get into the conclusion that my hands are you know, coordinated with my brain. So the minute my hands are still, my brain goes to like a sleep mode. So I don't really go to cinema that often, just for this simple reason, then I sleep. So as my boys went away, you know, have fun together, I stayed at home with my Hiba and Hisham, and you know, they were doing diamond painting and I was finishing some of my cross stitch. So this is my first finish. This is the reproduction sampler from the 19th century, early 19th century, which is been done by the person who made this chart available is Chloe, the girl with the gavel stitches. She done this chart based on the original sampler, and I think on the description on the sampler states that the person who stitched this is unknown, and there is like a very beautiful description of you know, what is this, when was found, and you know, all of those information. So I have stitched this on the scrap of 32 count cabbage fabric flare, and I kind of copied a Chloe, because she turned her version into a mini pillow, and at the back she stitched Chloe wood, and then the year she completed the project. However, I wanted to make a tiny drum, so I just put Yas 2020 and just a Liberty fabric on top, and I have got a few pins from another button company, and I think it's really sweet. And this one sits in my red, like a tiny red samplers bowl. Just, I don't know, I don't want to, oh, I do that all the time. So like in here. So yeah, I really love this free chart. So if you would like to get it, just go to Chloe's Instagram account, which I will include in the description box. Sorry. And you can make a copy for yourself as well. I mean, you can stitch it for yourself as well. So this is my first finish. Cute one. Now the second, so this is my only fully finished project. I keep banging my elbow on every single video recently. So yeah, so this was all my only fully finished project. I have got 3 projects which are finished, but they still need to be taken to another level. So the first one is, again, this little chart was kindly gifted to me. It was part of the small exchange on the Stitch in London. It was in the parcel, and it was put together by Chloe, again, the girl with the gavel stitches. So this was the kit with a fabric and instruction and, you know, all of the flosses. However, it wasn't enough flosses, so I kind of needed to add few of my own but I've stitched it, and I will be finishing this into a pocket pillow. I think it's really very fun. And I have added this false stitches kind of border all the way around, and I really like it. So this is finish number 2. Then, since we are still in a, you know, Stitch in London theme, I have finished my design. I have finished the little guard. However, my finish look a little bit different than everybody else's, because I have made a mistake. Those little bobbin threads or spools, I placed them too low, so they should be higher over here. So I didn't have a space for the alphabet letters, so that's why I just kind of done this eyelet stitches instead, just to fill the space. But here he is, my little guard. I really enjoy stitching it. So this one will be finished with the fabric which was included in the kit, and I will be adding this enamel pin which was given to us on the retreat as well. And at the back I will be using those little, you know, like the charms which Michelle Mama Loves You GB has kindly given me on the retreat. So I just really want this piece to be like commemorative piece of my first ever retreat. And a final fully finished project is by Paula Puntini, and it is When I Think of Autumn. And again, I've stitched this on a 32 count Zweigart Belfast linen, and I have used my own colors because I really want to use up all my stash. Like, if you can tell, like I have got all of those threads dangling in here, and this is like the spares from the projects which I have stitched before. So I was kind of using the original design as a reference, and I was trying to pick up the colors which match. So this is my autumn, and I have got really fun idea on finishing this project. I will be making a calendar, so hopefully by next video I will have this finished so I can show you how to do it. So this is my autumn, and now I have got quite a few projects which I started, but they are almost in the finishing stages, but they are not fully finished yet. So I guess like a new whips. Can I just have a little sip of my morning coffee? And also I would like to show you then the inspiration for the London guide, for the Stitch in London. It came from this cup. So when I was designing, I was kind of looking on this guy as I was drawing. Right, again, the next project I'm about to show you, it is again from the retreat, and is designed by Clarke, which is on the Instagram and YouTube as a Clarke Crafts. And she designed the second chart, which was the Union Jack. So on my last video I've mentioned, and I had the start, but the fabric I choose wasn't great, so I restart this, and I have used up the red is the 666, which is the leftover from the kit, from this kit. So there was a really generous amount of floss added, so it was enough to finish the red. However, I have missed out, I mean, I'm short of thread a little bit, or for the letter N and for the you know, the line across, but I have got 666 in my stash. And what I have done, I've used the Leo and Roxy thread, which was kindly given to all of us on the retreat by Kerry, and I have stitched all of the blue elements, and I think this is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely fantastic. It's really sweet design, and I will be backing this project. It will be pillow again, and I will be backing this project with exactly the same fabric, which is like a red tartan, which I don't remember where I put it now. By the way, I have got on the desk like a pile of projects which needs to be fully finished, so hopefully I will get to do it at some point this year, because the next 2 weeks it will be a really busy. Okay, needle. Right, another project I've started and is almost finished is by Puntini, and it is Halloween. So I have got most of the design stitched, still missing a little bit of the ghost and half of the gravestone, and I think there is a cut here at the end as well. And again, I am using all of my own colors from stash, except the 310 DMC is as Paula charted, but it is a really cool design. So I am really on the mission to finish all of the months from Paula Puntini, because as I've mentioned, I will be finishing them as a calendar, and I want the parts to be interchangeable. So yeah, I think it's going to, if it's going to turn up the way I've planned, it's going to be a really cool finish, and very kind of versatile, and something I can use up all year round. And the final Puntini project I've stitched on is October. And so I have got a word, and I started on the woolly jumper, and I have got cut. There is acorn with the leaves here in this corner, and then there are 2 gourds and the Halloween pumpkin on the bottom. So it's not too much more to stitch, although those elements, they look quite tiny. They are really time consuming. So yeah, so this was all of my stitching this week. It's been only 1 week since I sat down last time, but I really wanted this video being recorded on the day when I posted my first video, because it is a really special a date for me. Now, I guess I'm just kind of moving towards the what's the call, plans. Obviously there is only, I think, 6 or 7 days left in October, and I will be continue working on those unfinished whips which I just showed you. Then of course is November, and November plan for me is to really slow down with all of the starts. Like, I kind of think like I have over kind of committed to all of those new starts I have done, you know, throughout the October, you know, partly because of my birthday, partly because I just get, you know, enabled by others, and I kind of accumulate a giant pile of whips. So what I was thinking to do, make a separate video. Right after this video I will be recording separate video. It's like a almost end of the year with whip parade, because in November I will be starting hashtag tackle my whips, and throughout the November I will be only working on those whips. It is, when I started Flosstube I had 11 whips. Then throughout the year I've managed to finish all of my old whips, like from 2019 and some of them from 2018. So starting 2022 I had only few projects from 2021, and everything else was new. Now I'm not quite sure how many whips there are, but there is definitely more than 11. So I kinda want to make this like a starting point of all of my whips, and we'll see how many of them I can ticked off from my whip list. I also thought then, since I have gained so many new subscribers in those past couple of weeks and even a month, I also thought that that would be a great opportunity for everyone who only join to kind of get to know my style and get to kind of have a feel of what projects I like to work on. Because most people know me as a person who stitches quite a lot of Barbara Anna designs, but I do have got other favorites as well, and I think this will kind of showcase my style, and I think my personality reflects through those projects as well. So I invite you to watch the Flosstube special, which will be posted maybe short after this video goes live. So yeah, so this is very short video from me just to celebrate the first year on Flosstube. Again, thank you so much everyone who's been here. Thank you for your kindness, for your for your appreciation, and for your generosity of as well, because I have received so many beautiful gifts, and some of you has made such an effort to help me look for charts, and so I truly I am thankful for this. And please don't forget to enter the giveaway if you would like to win the Pretty Schooler chart or the Drone Thread chart. As I've mentioned, I will be adding fabric to it, and I will be adding thread to it. So the word village and the word stars are the words I will be looking for on the day when I will be drawing the winner, which I think is 2 weeks from now, and it will be 7th of November. Yeah, 2 weeks from now, 7th of November, Monday, because that's usually the day when I record the video. So you've got 2 weeks to enter, and I hope you will so thank you so much, and hopefully I will see you on the whip parade video. Bye for now.